I was diagnosed with myeloma in March 2023, and never an easy thing to be diagnosed with cancer. The consultant explained it clearly to my wife and I, and it was a lot to absorb. So many cancer conditions these days are managed, and that is the case with myeloma.
My cancer journey started almost 9 years ago when I was diagnosed with breast cancer that had spread to my bones. And basically I've been on various different types of treatment. Started with chemo here before I had surgery and radiotherapy. And then for the last 8 years or so, I've been having various tablet treatments and radiotherapy. And as things have progressed, I've now started 8 months ago coming back in for some IV chemo.
I found a breast lump and had a mammogram. They weren't sure at the time whether it was a cyst or something more serious, but they sent a biopsy off, and unfortunately I got a call the week after saying I needed to come in to discuss the results of the biopsy, and that's when I was told that it had cancerous cells in the lump, which was terrifying. But then you start on a little bit of a roller coaster of appointments and how this is then going to be treated.
I'm not a person that asks too many questions. The treatment that I'm having, that I'm going to be switched to, they told me what the major side effects are going to be, and that's it. I was like, okay, that's fine. I don't want to read up too much about it because you've told me the information, because there is so much information overload. Dr. Google is a scary thing, and I would listen to my nurse, my oncologist, the chemo people. They're the people who know best, and you can just scare yourself.
One of the things I learned very early on is that everyone has their own journey, and then you don't know how you're going to react to the treatment either, nor how you will respond. And I think understanding that helped me. One shouldn't compare yourself to others too closely. You have to see how it works through for you and not jump to conclusions.
I was supported by the breast cancer specialist nurse, which is Wenna for me. Her help and support has been invaluable. It's just amazing. She's the person that I can call about anything, and she calls me. So, you know, even if I don't think I've got anything that I need to talk to her about, I'll get a phone call on a sort of late in the week and hi Karen, it's Wenna, just checking in to see how you're doing this week.
Chemo is ongoing for me, and I believe will be ongoing for the rest of my life. I do find that the actual chemo itself is no problem. I have no ill effect from that at all. It's like taking a paracetamol, it's just that it's coming in my arm. Associated with that infusion is taking some steroid tablets, which I take earlier in the day. And for me, that has the effect of masking any side effects that there may be from the chemotherapy itself. So I tend to find that I have a very good Monday, Tuesday, and it lasts right through Wednesday for me. And truly, I'm completely normal in myself and energised.
Coming to have chemotherapy was quite daunting, I must admit. Not just for me, for my family as well. And I've had to bring some of my family with me for their benefit, so that they can see that it's not terrifying and I'm not being tortured every week, it's okay. But you don't know until you come and you see the unit and you see what it involves. You have no idea what chemotherapy is really. You're hooked up to basically just a drip, and it's not painful, it's not uncomfortable, it's, you know, people are there chatting to you. It really is straightforward and nothing to be scared of. Obviously there are side effects with chemo, but you discuss that when you come back the following week. There is an emergency line if you had any dramatic side effects in the meantime that you can call. But when you come back for your next treatment, you go through any side effects that you've had, and they will look at giving you treatment for those if needed.
The first bout of chemo I had when I was first diagnosed, and they said that you'll lose your hair. So when it got to the second time, I said, right, I'm not gonna do it, I'm gonna take control. And after my first 2 treatments, I got the clippers out and took my hair off. So it was liberating. And I think that's what you've got to do. If you're on a journey where, you know, you are going to be cured, then your hair will fall out and it will grow back. And when it grows back, it's lovely.
One of the things I would say is it's learning appropriately to have the chemo fitting in with your life, rather than seeing your life as being shaped totally by chemotherapy, so that you live your life to the full, rather than thinking, as you always do when you start chemotherapy, it's all about when I'm coming in for chemo. And getting that the right way round is very important psychologically, and so you can get on and live your life.
There is a lot of support there for people, and you do need it. You need information. I'm certainly a person who certainly don't bury my head in the sand. I like to know absolutely everything. So, and I know not everyone's like that, but I think knowledge is power. So I think arm myself with as much knowledge as possible.
When you're starting out on a cancer journey, it is the scariest thing. You've got preconceived ideas of what it is going to be. You just have to go with it. You know, you are in the best hands. You're with people who know what they're doing. They are the best people. They will guide you through it.
I've found all of the staff at the chemotherapy unit incredibly friendly, pleasant, helpful. They want to understand your situation, and they've been very encouraging.
The team of nurses that work in this chemo department are amazing. They always make you feel like you are the most important person in the room. You can discuss every concern, every fear, every symptom, everything that you want to discuss. They will sit and they will listen and they will try and help you.
You always assume before you're diagnosed with cancer that you will live forever. I was going to be 100, that was it. There was no question about it. And when you get something like this, it completely knocks you, you completely reevaluate. And it's something like this that makes you stop and think, well, what is important? Is it money? Is it careers? You know, I try and enjoy things. At the moment, the blossoms are out on the cherry trees and you just think how lovely they are and enjoy them rather than just walking past. What matters to me is my family. So that's important.